Welcome back to Houston Life. The Houston Ballet is considered one of the most prestigious ballet companies in the entire world.
And before their production of Sparrow, a triple bill, hits the stage tomorrow, Mel Camp is taking us behind the scenes with principal dancer Jessica Collado to see what it takes to bring it all to life on stage. Mel?
Oh yeah, look guys, I am nowhere near there yet. But I mean, there's 20 years, Jessica Collado, you have been here at the Houston Ballet, so I think, you know, no wonder you're as good as you are.
I don't know about that, but yeah.
I just kind of threw you in it. You're fantastic. I mean, amazing. It's so great to chat with you again. I'm really excited for tomorrow. Sparrow, a triple bill, is opening night here at the Wortham Theatre, and it's going to be amazing. It's basically 3 ballets in one for people.
Correct. We call it, a triple bill because it's 3 kind of shorter one-acts with intermissions in between. The first piece is called Sparrow, like the evening is called, which is a fun piece to Simon and Garfunkel music that was choreographed by our director Stanton. The second piece is called 4 Last Songs. I'm dancing in that piece. It's by our previous artistic director, Ben Stevenson. It was made in 1980, and it's kind of one of his signature classics. It's beautiful. And then the last piece on the program is Theme and Variations, which is by George Balanchine. And it is a very classical, technically very dynamic, exciting closer to the evening.
Oh my gosh, so it's really special. It's going to be a great 3 ballets for people who are a big fan, of course, all the die-hard Houston Ballet fans, but then anyone who really wants to come and get a taste for ballet, it's
That's what I say. I think the triple bills are perfect for somebody who's coming for the first time, because odds are you're going to love at least one of them, because it's a very diverse program that kind of touches on a lot of different elements of dance. So yeah, there's a little something for everyone.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I love it that we're here and we've kind of crashed your, rehearsals for tomorrow night. I'm wondering, can we take a little bit of a look around? Because I do always love coming here and getting to see the things that we wouldn't normally see if we're just coming to see you on stage. One of my favourite places, the wardrobe department.
Sure.
Yeah? Can we get a sneak peek of the costumes maybe?
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Okay, Jessica, I think this is one of my favourite spots in the Houston Ballet.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like a kid in a candy store, and I wish I could get dressed up in all of these, but beautiful costumes.
There's some fun stuff in here for sure.
So this is for Themes and Variations.
Yes.
And this is something that I would think is your typical kind of ballet costume.
I would probably say yes. We call this a classical tutu, which means that it kind of sticks out straight from the hips, as opposed to a romantic style, which would kind of be a droopy, longer skirt.
I mean, people for hundreds and hundreds of years have been wearing tutus like this on stage. It's so cool. And with a ballet like Themes and Variations, because it's performed by so many different companies all over, you guys often share costumes and will rent them out to each other.
Yes, that's correct. I believe that we own these set of costumes, so we might rent them out to another company who's doing the ballet, and vice versa works as well. If we're doing a ballet that we don't own, we'll borrow the costumes or rent them from a different company. So it's fun to kind of look in the back and look at all of the names of the dancers who have previously worn these costumes, and you're kind of adding into the legacy.
Oh my goodness. Oh, so you actually put your names in?
Yeah, so they stitch our names in.
Oh wow, so you know, if it gets dropped on the floor, you know who's a who.
Who's a
who. It doesn't get muddled up. That's so cool. Do you ever look at people who've worn it before and Google and see who is
this person? And that's usually, some beautiful dancer that you never knew existed.
Oh my goodness. They'd be like, hi, I'm wearing your costume.
Yeah.
Wow, it's so cool because this is for Sparrow, this wardrobe over here.
Yes.
Completely different style.
Exactly.
Super love this. I mean, it's like so 70s.
I definitely think it nods to the era of the Simon and Garfunkel music. I believe these were probably bought, but then kind of altered to accommodate the dancing.
Okay.
So they would sew in an elastic gusset so the dancers can open their legs.
Because you can't, corduroy pants are not the easiest for doing
wouldn't say the most comfortable. Or kind of made the turtleneck into a leotard to keep the shirt tucked in.
Oh my goodness. All the things. It just looks like regular clothes, but no, it's clothes for dancing. And of course, you're getting to wear
the smallest
costume of all.
So
this is yours, and we're not joking. This is actually what you'll be wearing on stage.
This is for 4 Last Songs, and we would call this a unitard, a flesh unitard.
Okay.
And I think it kind of speaks to the piece, that it's a very emotional piece. It's kind of about the circle of life. And I think the beauty and the emotion in her face and the body form is what kind of speaks. So I think having a very blank kind of canvas adds to that. There's also this really pretty draping curtain that is constantly evolving throughout the piece as well. It's really stunning.
Oh, it's going to be so magic. Of course, tomorrow night
Yes.
we can see you in this on stage at the Wortham for the Houston Ballet. It's really going to be so wonderful. And hey, I don't know, maybe I'll stay and sneak into a costume. Could you imagine? Mel crashes the ballet. Hey, hey, I'm kind of already doing it anyway. Oh my gosh, Jessica, so much fun. Well, you know what? After the costumes have been made, they go and get put on you guys in the dressing room. I'm going to head to the dressing room next.
Okay.
Chat to some more people.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. And yeah, guys, we're going to dance on out of here. I'll see you a bit later on Houston Live. Bye. Thanks, Jessica.
Oh my gosh, so fascinating behind the scenes, so many people to put that production together. Mel, we're going to check back in with you later. In the meantime, you can buy tickets online to the show. HoustonBallet.org is the website, or you can give them a call, 713-227-2787.
And a reminder, the Houston Ballet's Sparrow, a triple bill, opens tomorrow and runs through June 22nd.